Just turning to Scotland, Scottish Labour leader Anas Sarwar has put down a no-confidence motion in the SNP government. If that passes, the government will fall. Is that the right thing to do at this time?
Yes, we will back the motion of no confidence in Humza Yousaf, but we've gone further and tabled a motion of no confidence in the whole Scottish government. And if Anas Sarwar and Scottish Labour are successful with that amendment, the government will fall and there'll be fresh elections. And it is time for a fresh start in Scotland. The chaos and division at the heart of the SNP is having a real impact on public services and the lives and communities across Scotland. And we now have two broken governments, the SNP in Scotland and the Conservatives in Westminster. It is time for fresh elections in Scotland and across the UK. The SNP are terribly divided, and that is having a real impact on the lives and communities across Scotland. We don't just want another leader of the SNP. We've already had two during this Parliament so far. What we need is a fresh set of elections so the people of Scotland can choose, not just SNP MSPs.
It's a total mess with the SNP and Humza Yousaf. I personally think that this SNP government has really failed Scotland. They've so focused on their ideological obsession of independence that they've let down the health service. And some of the health waiting times, the difficulty getting a GP appointment in Scotland are worse than the rest of the United Kingdom. And education used to be really something that Scotland could be proud of, but under the SNP, regrettably, schools have been falling down the league tables. So on these basic things that matter to people, the SNP have been failing them. And so Liberal Democrats have been saying in Scotland, look, we need to focus on the NHS, we need to focus on our schools, the cost of living, the environment. And because the SNP haven't done, I actually think it's time for a general election in Scotland.